When I say, who's the master? You say, no.
Hey, what is up, guys? Shut Off the King here, and I'm here today to bring you my review for the Legend of Korra Season 3, Book 3, Episodes 4 and 5. Now, I don't know whether to be happy or be upset or be afraid because, on one hand, they are giving us 2 episodes per week, which is a blessing. I love it. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, they're burning through these episodes so fast. The season's going to be over before you know it. So I'm kind of conflicted. But, I got 2 episodes to go through. No time to wait. Let's get into it. All right. So episode 4 was amazing. It basically was a caper episode. We got to see the Earth Kingdom more. We got to go back to Lake Laogai, and we got to just kind of see how everything has been progressing with the Earth Kingdom since we left it with the original Avatar TV show. Now, where we left off last time, we know that Kai got kidnapped by the Dai Li, who are still operating with the new Earth Queen, and they have been trained to be a part of the new elite army for the Earth Queen. Now, through the process, there's a training segment with Kai. I guess he's kind of getting like a hard knock life kind of moment where he realizes that, hey, by the way, what I had before was actually good, so maybe I shouldn't be such a little prick. Anyway, so we have Korra, who finds out from Mako and Bolin that the Earth Queen had been kidnapping airbenders and taking them down there for slavery and training or whatever. And then there's a caper to break them out. Now, on the other end of the episode, we also had the final breakout of the last member of the foursome group of the greatest benders in the modern age. And that group ended up going to the North Water Tribe, I believe they were in. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, so they go there and they effortlessly break out the last member, which I'm just going to call her Miss Sparky Boom Boom Girl, but or Miss Combustion. Okay, that's her name, Miss Combustion, until I remember her real name. But basically, she is the girlfriend to the main bad guy for this season, who is an airbender. Now, Zahir. Now, they managed to break out the girl with the other waterbender who has the no arms, but just she always keeps water on her somehow. She manages to do this like awesome drill and go down and capture her, and it was pretty much awesome. Like the fighting, the bending in this season has already topped season 2 already. Like the first couple of episodes have surpassed my wildest imagination as far as the bending has been going. So I gotta definitely give these guys a thumbs up for that. I mean, it's hard for me to review this because I'm like, I'm so excited about this season. I'm like fangasming over here. It's very hard. But anyway, I'm going to try to rail it back in. So they of course they rescue her. They run off and they're off to find Korra. We later find out that originally when Korra was first announced to be the new Avatar, they tried to capture her then, but that's when I'm sorry guys, I'm drawing a blank. Aang's son, oldest son Tenzin, that's why they originally hid Korra from the world, because they knew this group of people were after her. So now she announced that she's not going to be running. She's going to be looking for the airbenders, and they kind of split off once the big caper to rescue the other airbenders is done. So now the group has split, and that was the other great part of the episode. I almost forgot. So the other great part of the 4th episode was the fact that Beifong is back. Beifong comes, and she basically warns Tenzin and the rest of the group, hey, these guys are coming after you. We have to get you back to Republic City so I can properly protect you. And again, that's when Korra says she's not going to be running, which is fine. I kind of just, the reason why I'm mentioning all this is I kind of just want to break away. One of the main things that I felt that this new series was missing was the travel. I felt like in season 1, even though season 1 is still my favorite season, well, season 3 is starting to creep up on it, but I enjoyed everything, but I wish there was more travel. Like, we got to see Republic City, in season 2, and then we got to see some of the other water tribes in season 2 with the and got to see the spirit world. But I felt like we were missing that core element that made the original series so great, which was, Aang, Katara, all of them just traveling together, Toph, all of them traveling in with Appa, seeing different destinations all over the world that they had created, and it was great. Now I'm starting to get that same feeling from watching this, and it's amazing. Like them just traveling to different locales, and it's just amazing. And in the 5th episode, they actually get to travel to Metal City, which come to find out, oh my god, sorry. So we found out in the next episode that Beifong is alive. Well, Toph is alive, but she is like traveling the world by herself. She's hopefully, I'm hoping we get to see Toph. But they did. The one bad thing I will say about this episode so far is that we won't find out who the father for Beifong and her sister are, because we also found out that Toph does have a sister. I mean, Toph had 2 daughters, and the youngest daughter has like 5 of her own kids, and Lynn has no kids. She is basically a bitter old woman, and just like Korra said, and she doesn't have any kids, but there's like a deep hatred between the 2 siblings, and they don't reveal why. Slowly over the course of the episode, it kind of tensions rise, tensions flare, and to me, it's almost like Lynn is jealous because the younger sister got to travel out in the world and do her own thing. Why it looks like Lynn thought that she had to be like her mom and become a police chief and basically didn't have her own life. So maybe she's jealous. That's kind of where I'm going with it. But something tells me that there is a deeper meaning. But the reason why I mentioned they don't know who the fathers are, because Lynn's sister said it. She was like, they're half sisters, they same mother, different fathers, and neither one of them know who their fathers are. So for all the people out there who thought that maybe Toph got with somebody from the original Avatar group, we probably won't know. It's probably just an easy way for the creators to not have to spill it out for us, which I think is a cop out, because I really, really, really want to know, who's the dad? Did she have a fling with Zuko by any chance? Was it Sokka? I kind of suspected it would have been Sokka, because we already knew from the comic books that came after the original series that Sokka and Suki, they kind of started to slowly drift apart. It looks like Suki started trying to get a little bit more with Zuko, so I wouldn't be surprised if that ended up happening anyway. Spoiler alert for people who read the comics. Sorry. Anyway, overall, I'm going to rate episode 4 a 5 out of 5. Love the episode. Love the whole Earth Kingdom breakout. I'm going to give episode 5 a 4.5 out of 5. Again, a solid episode. It was a little bit of melodrama there going on, but overall it was a stellar episode. We got a new love interest between Opal, one of Lynn's niece, and him and her and Bolin are kind of mixing up together, so we get a little bit of the shipping fans, we get a little romance going on, and it just looks good. So I hope in episode 6 next week that we kind of delve in a little bit more into that family drama, because I really want to get to the bottom of what happened between the 2 of them to make her so angry and hate her family so much. And for goodness sake, let's get some Toph, especially since Zuko got put on his ass in episode 4 and did nothing against those benders. I need to see some Toph action, the true metal bender, the first metal bender. Let me know what you guys think about the episode. Comment in the section below. Thumbs up this video. Loving some Avatar. Love, love, love it. Sean the King. Have a great day.